The lymphatic system, the only line of defense the New York body has to fight off diseases.
Loki, have you gotten rid of the lymphatic system in the New York body yet?
There are several locations I have to find in order to absorb the lymph nodes to weaken the body.
Well, where are they?
The tonsils of liberty would be my first target. After the tonsils are gone, the largest lymphatic system organ, the grand spleen station, is next. The final organ of the lymphatic system that needs to be destroyed is the mediastinum square garden in order to weaken the body.
Excellent. Once these organs are destroyed, the lymphatic system won't be able to transport lymph throughout its system to get rid of the waste.
Once we have taken down the human's only defense, we will be able to stop the movement of fluid and their large molecules. Without the ability to transport, this will give us an advantage to take over and destroy the body.
Discovered the Tesseract.
Wow, what does this do?
This will allow the New York body to fight against contagions.
Is it like an artificial immunity?
Exactly. We will intentionally expose the city to small quantities of a disease.
This is the type of knowledge we needed about a week ago.
I need the Tesseract. Give it to me.
No, we will never strike without it.
I don't care about your body. I'm with the beam here to take over your immune system and destroy it. Well, look here, Loki. You aren't going to invade our lymph system. You can't stop me. First, I will make my way down into the tonsils of liberty. Then, I will head towards the grand spleen station. Finally, I will destroy your body by taking over Stark Tower with you.
Today, because a pathogen known as Loki has invaded. We need a specialized force to take on this virus. Now, I have an idea in mind. This task force has been controversial in the past, but is our best viable option. The Avengers.
Are you crazy? They're unreliable, unstable.
Quiet! Now I know many of you don't agree, but what other options do we have? We need the T cells, B cells, complementary proteins, and phagocytes to defeat Loki. They will attack Loki in New York and work together to defeat the infection. Their immune response is crucial. Okay, let's assemble. Attacked by a pathogen against shield. We need your B cell abilities. As a B cell, you fight specific pathogens in the New York body, and once you have been activated by contact of Loki, you form plasma cells that produce antibodies.
You got it.
Agent Phil is calling.
Tell him I'm busy.
Yeah, Phil, I'll let you up.
Okay.
Hey, Phil.
What's so important, Phil?
Sorry, we need your complementary protein powder to get rid of Loki, who is trying to invade New York. As a complementary protein, you complement the actions of antibodies that destroy bacteria. We need you to assist the Avengers in destroying Loki. Your inflammatory response is crucial to defeat. Once you have locked in on the antigen, the complement cascade can start, driving holes into Loki, causing him to burst and die.
He has a good point, Tony. Your response will help the others in such an important way.
She's right, you're a key part.
Fine. I guess I'll be there.
Excuse me, could you get that? Hello? Who is this?
Natalia.
Phil? Can you hold on a minute? I'm a little tied up right now. Alright, now that that's taken care of. Hi Phil, what did you need?
Black Widow. We need your phagocyte ability as an Avenger to defeat a new pathogen in New York called Loki. As a phagocyte, we need your specialized talents in finding pathogens like Loki and eating him alive.
Alright, just give me a sec. I gotta find my way out of this mess.
Would you mind talking to the big guy?
Oh, Bruce? Of course. Bruce.
Natalia, what are you doing here?
There's an attack on New York City from a pathogen called Loki. You act as a helper of other immune cells or attack pathogens directly after an infection.
Memory T cells persist in the body to provide a faster reaction to subsequent infections by pathogens expressing the same antigen.
You're right. As a T cell, I think I could help.
Thor, you need to go after Loki. He's your brother.
I don't want to fight him.
Thor, you guys are brothers. You have the same natural immunity. You both have been exposed to the same bacteria and have specific protection against certain invaders. It will be easier for you to capture your brother Loki because you have been exposed to him.
Our plan for attack is to enter New York body and head straight to the lymphatic channels. Once we enter the channels, we will be picked up by the dendrite cells and carried through the channels to the lymphatic lymph nodes.
What do we do after we enter the lymph nodes?
And won't the Avengers be alarmed once we enter the lymph nodes because the antigen box you will be carrying?
Yes, that's why we act fast. We will leave immediately after placing the antigen box. The antigen box will first start to destroy the inner medulla and then the outer cortex. Once the Avengers arrive, the antigen box will begin to fight back. As they are distracted trying to fight the antigen box inside the lymph nodes, we could steal the Tesseract so the Avengers can't use it. They can't mess us up.
Slow down!
Hello, brother.
Who do you think you are protecting him?
I have natural immunity since we grew up together. We are immune to the same diseases.
Well, I have artificial immunity due to my heavy armor. With my artificial immunity, my exposure to the diseases is through vaccination. I also have a protective material developed in my immune system.
Stop! What do you guys think you're doing? You guys should not be fighting. You're both specific immunity. You guys do the same thing. The only difference is that you are natural, you're immune to disease, versus you, who received the disease by vaccination.
You'll never get away with this. You think you're such a hero, but you're nothing but a non-specific immunity, a phagocyte. All you are is skin, mucus, and tears. You don't even focus on the specific irritant in the body. Your weakness is that you are just general protection, and therefore not as strong as the Avengers. Maybe if you were them, you'd have a chance. But you, just a pathetic phagocyte, cannot win this. I am the virus that will destroy you.
That's not true. You're trapped. You'll never get out. I will save this body.
Why don't you come over here and fight me like the hero you think you are?
Stop. Don't get any closer.
See, look at you now. I don't even have to fight to win this. You are red. You are inflamed. And my presence is making you pathetically weak. This is why you should have brought some backup. I'm too much for you to handle. Keep on going with your inflammatory response. It's not going to work against me.
You don't get it. By killing me, you've initiated the entire immune response. You've underestimated the body. I may be a non-specific immunity, but my response will only strengthen the others. You lose, Loki.
This can't be happening. I thought Phil had everything under control with Loki. He cannot be dead.
This is happening because of us. We're all fighting each other instead of working together to defeat these viruses. Phil is dead because we didn't work as a team.
From now on, we need to remember that we aren't separate immunities trying to defend this body. We're all here for a reason, and we should all be working together to protect it. Phil will not die in vain.
Guys, although there are many clusters of lymph nodes throughout the city, this dark tower, or the largest single lymph node at the center of the body, is being targeted by the invasion.
We need to keep the lymph node safe so it is able to perform biological filtration, a process in which phagocytic cells alter the contents of the filtered fluid.
If we don't protect the lymph node, it will be unable to form new white blood cells to keep local infections such as cancer from spreading and damaging other tissue cells.
Captain, what are we going to do?
Alright, listen up. In order to stop this invasion, you need to assemble the defense. Iron Man, you're our first line of defense. You're going to go to the tonsils, in the protective ring, under the mucous membranes of the mouth and the back of the throat.
Yes, Captain. I will make sure to help protect against bacteria that may invade the tissues in the area around the openings between the nasal and other cavities.
Thor, you go to the grand spleen station. That is the largest lymphoid organ near the upper left quadrant of the abdomen. You will have our stockpile of weapons and destroy the damaged ones. Make sure the spleen does the job and all the bacteria and other foreign substances are removed.
Okay, and I'll make sure to salvage the iron found in the hemoglobin for future use.
Okay, everyone else, we're going to stay and fight any bacteria that comes into the central lymph node. And Hulk, you're our T cell, so you will wait in the thymus found in the mediastinum square garden until we call for your help. Your job is to smash any and kill any bacteria you see.
Mr. Grinch.
We're going to stay here and fight in the central.
No.
We need to keep the lymph node safe so it is able to perform biological...
Stop! Why is your hand in front of your face? Go back with Black Widow.
Because he has a goatee and he goes like this.
Alright, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Guys, although there are many clusters of lymph nodes throughout the city, the Stark Tower, or the largest single lymph node near the center
What
of the
are
body...
you doing, Jack, with your face? Alright.
Your hearts and
For the defense. Iron Man, you're going to go to the lymph node. Tonsils. Tonsils.
Back a little bit. Go.
Then I will head towards the
Grand spleen
Brain spleen.
lymph node.
That was really good, except you were holding the ball right in front of your face. We couldn't see it. 2, 1, go. Are you chewing gum? Spit that out.
Oh my god.
The garbage is over there. You better hurry. Cut. You're supposed to say that before you drop them.
I'm too much for you to handle. Keep on going with your equation.
Cut.
Your heart is full of unwashed socks, your soul is full of...
Alright, let's go do it again.
The three best words that describe you are as follows, and I quote.
No.
Both of these close to the same bacteria.
Mr.
Read
Grinch,
it. It's like
you're the king of sinful songs.
your brothers. You have the same natural immunity. You both
Tomato
said
splat with molded...
Go.
It's an appalling dump heap overflowing with the most disgraceful assortment of deplorable rubbish imaginable.
Agent Phil is calling.
With the nauseous
Tell him I'm busy.
That sucked. Let's do it again.
Tell him I'm busy.
crooked horse, Mr. Grinch. You're a three-decker sauerkraut and toadstool sandwich with arsenic sauce.